Welcome back to Gintama, where we are watching all of the leftover stories that were deemed unimportant enough to not really be seen before, apparently, including sentient swords, giant dates, and an idol contest where it's basically all held within portable toilets. But that's exactly what we can be expecting of Gintama. You know, the early season, kind of insanity, so there's just a little bit more that we have to wade through. No idea what this one's going to pertain to. But with 2 episodes left, let's just see. From everything we've seen, be it slightly deadly things that actually affect the storyline and the character progression, to just as most of these things are, side stories that genuinely don't hold any impact, bar that one like sober shop. And I've just noticed that Elizabeth eats the bowl. How many times have I seen this? As I said, with 2 episodes left, I'm guessing rather than 2 individual little dumb stories, we'll get one that crosses 2 episodes. Or it could be 4 half-episode ones. Why is the text 8-bit style? I got my answer. Gintama Rumble. Are they actually doing an in-anime advertisement? Not all action games need flashy special moves or anything. Sometimes I can actually find it detracts from the overall impact. Plus, what about the thigh ripple? I mean, it's true. Whenever there's merchandise, there's going to be really shitty rip-off, spin-off bullshit that people put out, wanting to make a quick buck. So yeah, when sometimes you get a lot of effort being put in, and once in a while there's something good comes out of it. Can't think of any at the time being, but I'm sure there's at least one. And if there was a show anywhere, it would be Gintama, where the characters themselves protest. Well, between godlike games and shitty games is all about, well, presentation. I think that anything that he does now to affect the game, having an outsider's perspective on what seems fun or how things should be done, okay, that's what focus groups and the like are for, like quality testing. But I see. Trying to cash in on the kind of well-known style trope thing. Going from action adventure to fantasy RPG. Oh no. Is this their just way of just saying, actually, there's a couple of games in development? Sometimes I wish Gintoki would say less as well. What? So Gintoki likes it when they're a blank slate. I feel this is getting further and further away from Gintama. Well, that's a bit unfair, Shinpachi, judging someone like this. Oh, that's what you mean. Oh. I mean, it's a decision that thoroughly affects the rest of the game, let's be honest. Okay, I didn't expect to see Starbex. When things are outside of the usual... Candles? When things are outside of the usual parameters, everything goes to hell. Has anyone stopped to ask why anyone would want a scene like this? I feel like Gintoki is... even if it saves on processing power. Level 100. I mean, that's just regular Hasegawa. Or was it the straight up rotten zombie? No one comes to his aid. Just leave him be. You might want to walk away from this fight. Obviously. I mean, in a game, if you're able to defeat an enemy just through pity and embarrassment, makes a point. Some games have brought up this as a bit of a kind of parody moment. Fine, getting people used to the idea. We're playing Snake now. I don't think you need to be carrying around that. So, constant tick damage as a motivation stat. Oh god, mine being negative. What an end screen is that? I mean, I feel like a lot of people are being called out right now. So we go from a fantasy RPG to finding a job. Also, do you get paid for these ones? It doesn't matter which. Just choose something so I can go and have my lunch. Everyone has days where they wish they could just go back to bed, but this is a very harsh game. Really hardcore RPG. Character and save get wiped when you die. Also the world. Instead, what? Okay. So what happens then if you do go and save your previous party? Do you get both of them at the same time? Oh god. They rule the streets now. I think someone misunderstands what a NEET is, but this is now Resident Evil. To be fair, Edo styling of the world in a Resident Evil type game. How many other titles are they going to... Oh no, Shinpachi. How many titles are they going to rip off completely now? Or at least draw inspiration from? Let's see if it works. Also, the dropping of the rocket launcher take out Nemesis. What a heavy price to pay. Well, I think we know the answer. Both. Yeah, I feel like they've also forgotten the fact that they're meant to be here secretly. The amount of noise they're making. When you can throw away your entire storyline and plot just because it's convenient and funny. Okay. I do like the Gintama music in the 8-bit style. Okay, tickets to the afterlife. What is... Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, S and M. Yeah, I could see that one being Super Mad Owl Brothers. That's a game I wouldn't play. And when did this world have Koopa Troopers and they're like, you might not want to eat that mushroom. I guess that's a good way of doing doing a pitch. Do you want this insanity bullshit? Oh, he's an S. I guess we know what we're getting then. For anyone that could see spirits and the like. Ah. I see he's got a new pair of shades. So half stories are what we can be expecting. Good. So it wasn't after being shot with an RPG. Sometimes going for a family-run shop where they actually care is better than the expensive high-run ones. They're a bit gaudy, are they not? Said glasses. It seems like a great brand name. Said. He's just got more than 20/20 vision now. Binary? Since when did this turn into... Okay. Okay. Okay, I like that where you got some scouter looking thing which actually gives you just pages from Wikipedia. You know, the font of all true knowledge. How many spirits are around? Why are they attached to certain people? What are you going to see when you... It might be good to stay in a motel or something for a while. But imagine following someone around as a guardian spirit and Gintoki is the one that you're lumped with. It could make sense. That could be useful. But he needs help chewing. A very caring guardian spirit. Really? It can affect the material world. Also, if Shinpachi looked in a mirror, will he see something of his own? Oh, okay. To throw away six, the malice of the six formed a spirit that plots to exact revenge. You see, there's plenty of things and times where like the Japanese people show reverence to tools and the like. Excuse me. So what is this? Between a drunkard and a Pikachu. Oh. And how exactly does this guardian spirit interact or help with Kagura's life? Ah, I see. I mean, we can really get behind and understand their characters now. Understanding that's where her speech comes from as well. It's just, go away now. You've done your joke. Seeing actually, like astral projection walking a dog, so you'd have to do it yourself. I might be able to get behind that one. How do we go from a story about guardian spirits and lack of toilet paper to this? Oh no. Some of them have definitely been through the ringer before. Also, I never think I finished my thought before. When almost everything has some sort of deity or spirit protecting it. Imagine actually having all this. It's so busy. Also, a giant and terrifying spirit. The entire existence is just to cause minor issues and trouble for Gintoki. It would explain a lot of what's happened. But can we really just all agree right now that the game that they proposed would be a bestseller? Game of the century. Instant classic. And the thing about like parody games and like is they're fun for a while, but then once you get the joke, it gets old quick. Unless, of course, there's good gameplay to back it up. Unfortunately, I don't see that happening. I can see why the story of the game development was relegated to this little out-of-the-way side story thing. And while the cursed glasses could be expanded on slightly to become much more of an interesting tale of terror, it's a story about Shinpachi, so it's not going to go very far. Also, the fact that it was about the glasses that was pretty much dropped. Now it's just, look at all these fun things floating around. If we could all see our intrusive apparitions that are affecting our daily lives, what would they look like? I personally don't think I want to know. It would probably be some epitome of sloth or something. But in the way of Gintama, the first 2 episodes here about being idols, setting up a dilemma and a battle between them, and then capped off with, I can't really say intrigue into this story about what will be happening next, but I at least like the battle-damaged ghosts that we've seen. Spirits of samurai past, and you can see that they fought hard. Just how many designs we're going to see, how much effort are the animators going to have to put in. Probably far more than they're paid for. But all in all, if you've ever woken up upset, down in the dumps, generally having a bad morning, it's not your fault. It's the spectral vomit that is currently coating your hair. I heard it's good for the skin, though. But there really is so little to say about animation quality, direction, camera work, or anything, so I guess another turn off your brain, enjoy the ride. Check to make sure you got toilet paper before you go. And I guess, with all that in mind, and hopefully some advice taken, but if you have enjoyed Gintama, let me know. You can really help out the channel by leaving a like and a comment, maybe even sharing it with friends and family. And really make them question your taste in, well, everything. But if you want to make sure not to miss out, consider subscribing to the channel. And hopefully, I'll see you in the next one. Those that want to support the channel are really the malevolent spirits that are on my shoulder. And if you would like to join them, consider heading over onto Patreon. And alongside Electricant, Noku, Raywin, Kite, Sal, Arthea, Shiwan, Matt, Gurley, Cardboard, Croyville, Gintman, William Welch, Dark Shadow 7899, Mega 42, Finesse Kid, and everyone else, you can really interfere with my day. Just don't peek on me in the bathroom and leave my fridge alone, and well, we should be fine.